I was in the chat room and I commented on the Nicki Minaj. And I was shocked. I said something to the extent of, I don't know what she cooning for, but time will tell. And all the blacks were in the room calling her coon and cooning. And the whites will say in comments what I never thought I would hear. Look at all the black going against Nicki. They never get along. Why are you going against Nicki? Y'all just mad because she love white people. Or she don't hate white people. These comments were blowing my head. And one of them got a little deeper. They say your whole identity is dealing with blacks. And we don't need people like you. We need more people like Nicki. All kind of comments. And I was just thinking all day. And I realized them people don't know what coon is. Or cooning. They use it in a negative way. Because somewhere along time, coon took the place of nigger. They, instead of, I think after slavery, saying the N word wasn't appropriate, so they start calling them coon. But that's how some of them people just see coon. But let me give y'all people who don't know what coon and cooning mean. Let me give y'all a little idea of what cooning mean, right? Just say for instance, when slaves were planning to escape, the coon would go get the maps, tell them which way to go, and where help will meet them at. The coon will get them enough food for a week. The coon will get them enough candles, what they steal from a big house, because the coon go in the house. They used to call them house niggas too. Right? And then when you escape and get to point A, the coon and master waiting for you. You put all your trust into that coon. And he the one who got you caught. That's what we call cooning. Backstabbing. Race traitor. A deterrent to your race. They don't lift your race up, they bring it down. So I don't see why these people so excited and so dumb that they think blacks should love race traitor of their own race. No race love a traitor. Most race kill traitors. Even the military, what they do? If they find out that you helping the other side, they kill you. But why do they think black people supposed to love coons? That's crazy. Nobody like a traitor. The blacks made this woman rich. Blacks made her rich. And to see her go on stage with Donald Trump talking about protecting Christians. Why he had to go to an entertainer who walk on stage shaking her ass for the world to look at and laugh. Say, damn, that must be the best what the blacks got to offer. Damn, they ain't got no black politicians. They ain't got no black preachers. Why would he go get a rapper who cuss every minute in a song to say, we want to save the Christian? Malcolm X even talk about that. They do that to bring the black race down and to make us look stupid to the world. They do that to separate us. Their main weapon against blacks is blacks. This man want to win the 2026 election. He want to win to continue to have control of both houses. And he doing anything what he think can split blacks up. And he just did. Whether it 15%, 25%, he just split blacks up. Because Nicki going to have a certain amount of blacks to come with her and to join them. She gained 30,000 followers to lose 10 million. Now, if y'all don't understand what coon means, and a lady lost 10,000 followers in a day, you just fucking dumb. And you don't know the extent of how we black looking at a traitor. That's why all the black leaders agreed, all the black leaders throughout history. If we ever go to civil war, first we must kill all the coons. Because no way, shape, or form blacks gonna win a war or even come close if coons exist. And I don't know why she cooning. To me, she looked scared, especially at the United Nations. She looked like she was forced to do it. Now she getting a little comfortable with it. But we don't know what she's fighting for. Let's not just count that sister out, because I was a slave before. I broke 75 violations of the white man and was found guilty in a claim court of 75 violations. Right when they were going to kill me, when they were waiting for the orders to kill me, some high-ranking claim decided to give me an opportunity to be the property of the claim. And all I had to do was fight claimsmen all over America. I had over 400-500 fights, all in knockout in 30 to 60 seconds. But to this day, you know what some blacks say to me? You a sellout. I would have rather died before I would have been the property of a slave. But tell all the blacks who went to college that. Because when I started fighting for the claim, I also made a deal with them. As long as I'm winning, you never touch nobody in that college again. And we signed that on blood. And I won for 3 years. Matter of fact, they gave up. They were looking for their great white hope or superior white gene, what they say, to match with my superior black fighting gene. They gave up the second year. They say, our experts say, ain't no way you can lose. But still in history, some black gonna see me. He just shell out. He should have died before he accepted being a slave. Hey, I don't care. All I know, I got to put the hands on as many white masters or claimsmen and racists that any black man could ever dream of doing. So you're going to have negative and positive. But right now, I'm telling you the truth, I done thought it over. I feel sorry for her, man. Because she been forced to do what she do. Everybody mad at Nicki Minaj. No. Be mad at the one who forced her to do that. Thank you and God bless.